My time is not your time. His time is not my time. That's what we need to understand. You can blow up at 40. This one can blow up at 60. He can blow up at 20. You don't know if that 20, that guy is blowing up 20. Maybe his lifespan is going to be 50 years old, like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that's what we don't understand.
50 years old, done. They've achieved what they came to this world to do. They move on to the next one. That's it. They're done. But some people might start at 45 till 120. They're still there. 102. Greatness till they die. And the kids will come and continue it. So these are the things we need to understand. Some people, they have plantations, they put stuff on the plantation. If you cross it, you'll be blind. It is so real, bro. You cross it, you never see shit no more.
Let me say something.
Bring it on.
Let me say something. Back home.
Yeah.
I've seen shit like that where I'll go for it. I've eaten people plantation. They would have that stuff. That growing up, I'm the type where I believe it is, but I just feel like they just do it.
To fake.
I've done it where people plantation, they have stuff on there that they talk, if you do this, it's gonna happen. Trust me, next day I'll go eat it and I will see you will see me, it will be like my neighbors, right? And I will hear it in the morning just cursing, knowing I'm the one that went and took their plantation.
Well,
I've done stuff like that.
Of course.
Yeah, I think that's
but I'm not saying it's not real.
Yeah,
it is real.
But bro, some do it for for fake reasons.
For protection,
some do it for
just
real
so
reasons.
can scare you.
It is real. Because
it is real.
There's one time where because I have friends who did some kind of society over there, right? Yeah. Where at one time they wanted to join me, like they wanted me to go in, but they never was able to take me. They just couldn't, like. For some, like they just couldn't, because how they would do it, they have this poor society. They would you would hear them, and then they would just come and pick you up, right? But I'm telling you, I have friends. For some reason, they just know. I know a lot of them now where they don't even think about taking me in, because they don't even tell you. They just come and pick
drag
you
you,
up. Yeah, like that, and you start crying. Next day, your family don't see you until like 2 weeks.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah,
like
you come back.
Jungle.
You come back 2 weeks, man. You like all mad, like you don't even want to smile, like you just
torture you so much. Yeah,
I mean, I don't understand. It is real.
It is real, bro.
But I haven't. I need to see it.
I mean, I've seen it.
There's a whole lot of secret.
Like I just hear about it. I just hear stuff. For example, like these voodoo stuff, right? At first originated last summer. Is it Togo or I don't know where? Togo or Benin. That's what
Benin Republic.
Started.
Yeah, that's where it started. Yeah.
And then it kind of
spread all over.
And then when the slave thing happened, it went to Haiti as well. So it went to certain places in New Orleans, like just people inherited.
I think the history of black magic is way back. It's like the beginning of the world, man.
Yeah.
People have always been involved in like idol worshiping, like doing
all
this
religious. People have always been doing it, bro.
Yeah.
Use blood and all those elements to make concussions. But what we're just saying is there is more beyond the physical. That's what I'm just telling you.
Definitely.
I mean, there is more beyond the physical. If you want to do your research, you research. I'll tell you guys a story. There's this, when I was staying with my grandpa, right? There's this lady. She used to worship the god of the river. They call them the Oshun, O-S-U-N. I'm sure some people do that a lot here. I met some couple of gods that's what they, the gods that they worship. So this goddess is goddess of the water, and it helps people to have kids, money and peace and stuff like that. So this woman was in labor, and the husband could not afford to take her to the hospital or medical bills. So they had to look for there's this old woman in the street that gives people, she'll give you the herb to take, and then most people always deliver there's a word they call them, this is what they call in my language, I've forgotten, but it's like agbomola or something. So they help you to deliver kids alive. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what they are, because they have like concussions to put together. They use herbs and mix up some stuff and give you, and you don't have to go through so much pain before the baby comes out. So this woman was in labor for like 3 days. The woman could not do anything, and everybody felt she was going to die. It was getting to the point she was losing blood and whatever, the woman was trying. So this girl was a student in my school. That girl, if you see her, she had like cowries on her hair, on her waist, on her leg. You know, she was something else, you know. So why this woman was in labor for so long, the whole street where everybody was bothered, people were crying, they felt she was going to die, you know, because the pain, she was screaming, yelling for days, bro, 3 days. So I don't know who told this lady in school to come. I don't know, maybe somebody heard and told somebody in the class, and then they brought her. So when they brought her, when she came, right, she just told the woman to get them like a white calabash, like a white bucket, you know. Then she put water in it, and then she said some prayers and made some incantations, and I don't know what she added, you know. She did all like she had to do, and then she just sprinkled the water on the lady, and then she started giving incantations, you know, manifestations, saying different things. Bro, the baby came out in like a minute, bro. The whole street went gaga, bro. Everybody started screaming, yeah! Like happy, you know. So there's a lot more. That's what I'm just telling you, bro. There's a lot more. If you need to find out, you have to go through that part, you know. But because I come from like I told you, a Christian faith. So no matter what I learn, it doesn't change my faith. Okay. No, you need to understand that. That's deep down inside me, you know. No matter what I learn, no matter what I see, no matter exploits that I do, it doesn't change my faith. No, right. I'm this. I'm for Jesus. That's it. But it doesn't change me from exploring and and understanding all these things. You know. So it's real. It's as real as it can get. I don't know how else to explain it to you. There's life beyond the physical. It never ends here. No.
Yeah.
Continues, bro.
So do you think people's soul basically once they die? What do you think, based off of your own understanding, where do you think their soul goes? Does it, because there's a religion in India where they believe if you
reincarnation,
die,
you come
back again.
You come back again in different form.
There are different analogy to it, you know, but for me, I feel like...
Not based off of your belief in as a Christian.
No.
Just based off...
from general perception, right? I feel like when you die here, you continue. It's like you go somewhere else. That's what, but we don't know now. But I know it doesn't end. You continue. Yeah. So I feel like, for me, right, I feel like whatever you do here will determine where you go.
Right.
So people call it heaven, whatever manifestation. I believe in heaven, yes, I believe in hell. But what I'm saying is, whatever you do here will determine where you go. Now, when God created human beings, He created karma. You know, bro, the way you're sitting there, your karma is behind your head. All of us. God doesn't need to judge you. You instantly get it.
Yeah.
People say they don't believe in karma. Bro, you know the funniest thing? When people pay for their sins, some people it's not public. It's alone.
Yeah.
Quietly inside.
Yeah.
So they are coming out faking they are dying inside, bro. They will never accept. They are in pain. They are sad. They're depressed. Inside alone. Behind closed doors. Oh, karma doesn't come like expose you on TV. No, bro, no. No, this is you and that's karma. Right. It is just you and the karma. If you want to judge karma based on what you see, no, you can never see karma, bro. It doesn't come like that. It will deal with you when you're alone, when nobody's there. You will cry and go through pain. You'll be there. Whatever you've done, you God will make you keep you alive to experience it.
Right.
And the funniest thing is, when you're gone, it continues on people, your offsprings. It continues. It never ends. It continues. If you're a mean man, you killed people, you people say, oh, people escape karma. Don't listen to people like that. They're gullible. It's because they have no knowledge about existence.
But what happened to repentance, though?
Oh, bro, when you repent, right? When you repent and tell God, okay, I don't want to do this no more, right? You have to understand that karma is still there. God forgives you, right? But karma is still there. Now, it depends on your kids that are coming, your offspring. If they go with God or they seek forgiveness too, they might escape it. They might escape it. But if they don't care, because whatever you do, right, one of your kids will probably be like you, exactly. So the ones that are very kind-hearted and decide to change, they might pay for their sins a little bit, and God might have mercy and take it over. And God is a very merciful God, you know. But if if they make amends, they can escape it. But if they don't, they continue your footstep, bro, it never escapes them. And once you're gone, it just adds to what they have already.
Right.
Their own karma is there, plus your own joined again. 5 generations. That's the fact. That's the fact, bro. It's reality.
Okay.
Yeah, you pay for the misery of your fathers. But people, all the things I was saying, it's not for tiny-minded people, bro. It's not for surface-level people. You need to understand. You need in-depth understanding for you to understand these things. It's not for basic people. No, basic people will tell you to shut up. Shut up! What are you saying? I didn't do anything. Crazy. It's not my business. It's my dad that did it. How does it concern me? That's what they'll tell you. But bro, they are paying for it too, quietly. There's a part in their life that they are paying for it. I'm telling you, but they will never tell you. They will never tell you. They'll just be on the surface. Alone, they know. I'm suffering for what my dad did, man. I'm paying for it.
Well, maybe they're not saying what their dad did.
Yeah.
They might just be like, I don't know why God.
I don't know why this is happening to me. Yeah. It comes in different ways, bro. Karma is not like a definite way. Karma doesn't have specific color. No. Karma will come in different ways, bro. It can be your life, it can be love, it can be kids, it can be anything.
Right.
But you must pay for your sins. You must pay for your sins.
Okay. Look at it this way, right? Let's say I'm just trying to play like a devil advocate because I don't have much experience in like all those things at all, like karma and all of that. But let's say I'm the product of my dad, right? And my dad used to be like a misery, like not so good for the society, all right? And typically, like based on my understanding, right, like when everybody comes into the world, we typically like very clean. Then we get to just decide like how our life go, like pick up sins, like bad things that we do, good things that we do, and that usually average us to like who we are, right? And if you're saying sometimes we do have to pay like the price for what our parents have done, then is that really come into the world with a clean slate when you have to pay like the price for you not directly involved in it, but just because you came through this specific lineage, now you have to suffer for it, or you have to go through stuff. I don't know if you understand like where I'm coming from.
I get it, but okay, what you're saying is like when God created everybody, right? Like a newborn baby is clean. They have no sin, right? That's what you're saying. So when you come to this world, now when God created you, he didn't create nobody with sin. No, it's pure, right? But the channel that you're coming through this world, that's what you inherit. That's what you bring along here. If your dad is a kidnapper and a killer, shedding blood all over the world, right? You're coming through that part, right? You're coming from that offspring. Naturally, it's like you're coming into wickedness. The foundation is already wicked.
But who to say you are gonna be wicked? Who to say you should suffer for what your dad did?
No. I think what he's trying to say, right? I mean, let's like, it's kind of like our environment, right? If my dad is a lawyer, right, and I spend a lot of time with my family and my dad, there's a very high chance I become a lawyer as well. Just because that's what I learn from him all the time. That's what I see him do, right? And if my dad is a thief, it's very huge chance I become that too because I spend so much time around it. It's pretty much like usually we learn from like, our surroundings, Like everything that make us up is because of our surroundings that we are. That's why you see some people like, over here, they don't even know like Africa is made up of like so many countries. Some people feel like Africa is just one country, one big zoo. It's because that's the idea that they have like since they were young, and you may see a grown person like in their 20s, like late 20s. That's what they think. And when you speak to you may feel like, man, is this like what is wrong with this person, right?
Why are you like this?
Yeah, why are you like this? Like, why don't you know that there's so many countries in Africa? But you can't really blame them too much because that's all they know. It's just like back home, like with these people in my country that have never seen electricity. They come here, see this light, they may freak out, be like, man, what the hell is this? Like, is this a sun or something?
Yeah,
it's things like that. Sometimes like it's just lack of but knowledge, lack of experience. Like we just don't know what we don't know. Like just like you said, like
I said,
this whole universe is like it's whole bigger than we think it is. Like very huge.
Like the channel. Another important thing, the channel which you come to the world with is important, bro. It's important, whether you like it or not. People would argue about this for 20 years to come. Like they will argue and there will never be end. No, why do I have to pay for the sins of my father? I'm sure you've heard of generational curses.
Yeah.
You've heard that, right? That's what it simply implies. That's what it means. Wherever you're coming from plays a huge important role in your life, whether subliminally or or in a bold way or quiet. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Right.
Where that channel, it really means a lot. If your dad is a killer and you're a kind person, right? You might have some major obstacles, along the way in your life that you're not supposed to even experience in the first place. But this is as a result of what you met on ground when you got here. But I know people will not everybody will, accept the analogy. You get me?
Because if people around, like, let's say the community that you grew up in, they know that your dad is a killer, right? Wherever you go as a child, like, like people gonna kind of reference that towards you, like even though you're like, damn, I know my dad did this.
Yes, but I'm different.
But I don't want to hear, but people are gonna talk about it. People are gonna point fingers at you, like saying, oh, that's that's the father that did this. That's his
son.
That's his son. That's his daughter. Pointing finger at you.
Yeah.
Where you just maybe might feel like, I don't want to be around this area. I just want to move.
It's deep though.
Yeah,
if we go on, we'll never end this podcast today. It's deeper than that, bro.
It's deep. Trying to understand the universe.
It's deep, bro. It's deep.
Well, that's what you said as well, right? Sometimes it's good to just stop.
You stop at some point, because if we go on, people say this guy's crazy. It's deep.
Right.
I feel like there's a mark on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
There's a mark. There's a vibe. That's what we call energy. Vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you're even kind. The energy is wrong. It's not even your fault.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's not even your fault.
Right.
Sometimes you can't even explain it. This guy is nice. He's knowledgeable, but he gets to the office and they chase him out. Hey, get out! How did you get here? The other one comes in and they accept him.
Right.
It's if we go on, right? If we go on and on about this, it's different, man. I feel like maybe spiritual people will understand where I'm coming from, but like basic people might think I'm crazy. You got what I'm trying to say? That's what people call energy, vibe, this and that, and they call it so many things. You're a kind person, yeah. Your heart is good, but the vibe is wrong. It's not your fault. You can't control the spiritual. You can't do anything about it. This is as a result of what your father did. And you can't do anything about it. You're a nice person. You're smart, but everything is just blocked. It's not even and you're asking what's going on. Why is my life like this? I do this right. Bro, your foundation is corrupted.
But my thing is, but do you say because you came from that lineage, you should accept it? Because to me, you shouldn't. You're still different, regardless of what it is. Because if you accept it, then you're saying, okay, well, like I'm just gonna behave like this, but if you choose not to accept it, just telling yourself, I'm different. You're going to improve. You're going to get past that obstacles.
Definitely, bro. I mean, that's why I made reference to you moving closer to God or whatever you believe in. Right? And even if your father was the meanest person in the world and you make a decision to change, you get me? Well, you're a kind person. You want to change. You can't change it. That's why people say you can alter your destiny. You can.
Like
you can
free will.
You can lift it away from your head. It's possible. You just have to say, this is me and this is me. That's it. You can change.
Right.
Yeah, I think even like the spiritual, like scriptures, right? That's one thing that they've all like kind of mentioned, like the difference between like us human being and like all of the creations. We do have free will to like change,
to switch it up,
to change things up and like just decide like what we want to do, right?
Right.
While it's like a tree cannot tell himself, I want to move from here and go over there.
No.
Can't happen. A rock don't do stuff like that, but human beings have the ability to like, I have that free will to just do things, which is why, that's what got us like in this earth anyways, And right. I think that's based upon like my readings as well, right? That's one thing that the devil, that's one thing he was jealous about human beings about, because out of all God's creation, right, like the devil do have like, he was made from fire,
right?
And at the time, like he was like the best creation because
beautiful.
He was beautiful, cool, and all that. And then he came to realize God has created a new human being, right? That just have conscience, right? Like God will ask him, Adam, what's the name of that animal? That he just know the name of the animal. Like he's just smart. And he got free will, like he can choose, like do these things, do that. So he got jealous of it, and he was like, let me just ruin this beautiful creation that God has made, because now, obviously, he seems to be higher than me because he got free will and the devil doesn't have free will. So that's what it is. But
It's deeper than that.
it's very deep.
It's
But
deep.
you know,
Yeah, we can't go too deep. People would call us crazy. And you know, for instance, people who listen to this podcast now, probably like 2 minutes and judge the shit out of our lives.
Yeah.
But they will never understand until they listen to everything.
Right,
You
right.
put this on clip now, oh my God, bro, you can go viral. People say, this guy's chatting shit. Why do I have to pay for the sins of my father? Everybody goes, blah, 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 blah. Basic, surface level argument. that's what happens to them, bro. You can't argue people like that. They don't know nothing. Right long, they don't know nothing, bro. Just
Right.
basic.
yeah, but I think whatever it is, right? It's always good to like expand your knowledge, your
That's
scope.
it.
Because even like sometimes we may not agree with like what people are saying, but
Yeah.
at least listen.
Yeah, listen.
Now,
And
you may pick up one or two things and be like, start having you question like certain
yourself.
things that you know you have belief on
Right.
in the past. You know, that's one thing that like I kind of like enjoy. You know, doing like podcasts like this, right? Or just not even like a podcast, just meeting like somebody may have a different
Mindset.
background from me, different mindset, right?
Exactly.
Just try to see like how that person think. Like I don't have to agree with you at the end of the day, but at least let me understand
Understand
like,
where
where
it's
you
coming
coming
from.
Right.
Fact.
If I understand where you're coming from, then it makes it so much more easy for
Easier.
like, me and you to like you know
Relate.
relate to like have a conversation without me having to judge you. I
Fact.
just know this is your background, this is where you came from, right? And maybe that's where your thoughts are coming from, and this is me, and I might be the one at the wrong side of it, but I just that's just what
how
I
see
know,
it,
you know? You know,
That's good, man. You
Yeah.
definitely brought some knowledge.
Bro,
that's,
I mean,
that's,
yeah.
it's dope, man.
I mean, and that's what traveling does to you. Just like he referenced,
sure.
you need to open your mind, bro, because it's endless. I
You
bet
get to
you,
see,
bro.
you get to meet all kind of people that is just you know
Bro.
different backgrounds.
It's
This
endless.
is not TV anymore. So this is real.
Endless, bro. I've probably been to how many countries? Close to 30 or more.
That's dope, man.
It's endless, bro. This is different. This one is different. This one is different. It's like that. Endless. If you say this is hot, bro, you ain't seen nothing yet. You turn your neck till it cracks and break down. You think you've seen the most beautiful guy or beautiful girl. Oh, bro, you ain't seen nothing. I bet you. You just go, you walk on one street and then you just say, wow, why is this one like this? If I get to the next one, you send that one again. Everybody has different mentality, different understanding, different perception, different. It's endless.
Right.
Yeah. So the ability for you to be the higher being is you to comprehend all these things and still be sane.
Okay.
You go to Indian temple, you see how they worship, you understand the doctrines, their way of life. I see the Buddhists, I see the way they behave. I see the Muslims, I see the way they behave. You see the Christians, you see the way they behave. You see traditional worshippers. Now the fun there for me is understanding all these things
Yeah.
and still be myself. That's the fun.
That's dope.
That's what I love. I traveled and I met this girl from Argentina, and she told me, I'm not a Christian, I'm not a Muslim. What I believe in is conscience. She said she believes in her conscience. And conscience is good or bad. You know that this is bad, you know this is good. That's what she believes in. She doesn't believe in everything else, you know.
Simple.
And she'd explain to me like, wow, that's another perspective.
Right.
Yeah. So that's the fun for me. To see these things and be like, wow, get mesmerized, understand, and move on. So when you're talking, you're not talking from a layman's perspective. You're talking from reality. People's reality.
Right.
Things that you've seen with your eyes. You travel, you go to the market, you see the women, you see the way they behave, the food, the lifestyle, their houses. Like anytime I go to Europe, right? I don't take trains, bro. I take buses. You know, buses takes you to all the corners.
Right.
You get to see realness. That the beauty, the tiny huts, the woman with the big cow at the backyard, and she's like waking up, putting water on the flower. You see so many things. You know, so if your life is like that, it's very hard for people to put you in a box.
Right.
No, you can't put me in a box, bro.
Yeah.
Because you're already exposed to different things.
It's too much.
Right.
I lived in Malaysia, right? And it's one of the most beautiful countries in Southeast Asia. Now, Malaysia, in Kuala Lumpur, the central, you find, bro, you probably will not meet one person from the same country twice.
Really?
That's how amazing it is. I'm telling you, in KL, yes. You probably meet this girl, she's from Kazakhstan. The next one you see is from Russia. The other one is from Ukraine. This one is from Brazil. This one is from South Africa. This one is Nigeria. This one is Angola. This one is Burundi.
Wow.
I'm telling you, bro. it's beautiful. And everybody's from different backgrounds, different religion, different mindset, different families. Bro, so the only thing is just say what you know. This one will say how, this one will say there. Everybody will say different things. So, but the ability to understand is what makes you the higher being. To see these things and still be sane, like I said. Yeah. And not judge anybody.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. Just seeing them for where they come from. That's what makes you different.
It's like because at the end of the day too, right? Like, even though like some people may feel like they know it all, like they know what's gonna happen next, but you have to understand too, like all like this, like it's all faith, right? And when we are guided by faith, like you just don't know. You see people do like all kind of like crazy stuff just because they have faith in something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, like be careful like what you say to people, like what you wish on people, because you just don't know what are gonna happen at the end. So
You never know.
you know.
You never know what's coming.
I want to ask you a question. How many languages do you speak? Because traveling, like living it, like you don't just travel. You seem like you would go to a place and leave it for like quite some time.
For a while,
you definitely have to like get through like picking up some languages and
that's
stuff.
one of my, when this is SWOT analysis, probably that's one of my weaknesses. I don't have talent for languages. That's one of my weaknesses. Strength, weakness, opportunities. But that's one of my weaknesses. I don't have that talent. So I speak mostly English. My French is like probably 5%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are like the two popular
mostly
ones.
English, man. Mostly English. So everywhere I go, there's always an English speaker.
There's always.
Even when the English is crooked, you can still communicate.
You can still communicate.
Yeah. So most of the time, I feel like I'm just fortunate. You end up with, there's somebody beside you that knows what's up, that can help you. I remember I went to, I got to Austria, right? And my train got in really late, probably like past 12 a.m. And I didn't know the way to my hostel in the midnight, bro. And that was my first time in Austria.
Oh, sure.
I didn't know where I was going. So I was like, God, should I go right or left? And my Jeep, what's it called? That thing that directs you to GPS. So yeah, the road map. I didn't know what happened, bro. It wasn't working, and I was just lost. I didn't know whether to go right or left. Divine help. Something just told me in my mind, go right, and I started going right. So when I got to the end of that road, this lady just came out. I was like, hey, what's up? She's like, hey. I'm like, yo, I need help. I'm lost. I want to go to this hostel, and I don't know. She's like, okay, it's fine, I know. And she took me down there, bro. She didn't know me. She took me from that point, and my hostel was like probably like 10 minutes away. She walked me down, and then she was like, oh, this is your hostel. She took me in, gave me a number, I'm like, okay. So the next day, we met, and she took me around, around the whole of the city center. But that's that's how it happens, bro. So you never know. But thank God, you always find something. Yes, there's always a way out. No matter how dark it gets, bro, there's always light somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my own mindset. I believe no matter what happens, God is still there, just watching. When it's time for Him to strike, He will just come, and you will never see it coming. Yeah. So that's how I live my life, man.
That's good,
That's
man.
dope, man.
It's really big on God.
Yeah, appreciate you for coming, man.
Yeah.
This
Cool,
was
man.
definitely an interesting conversation.
Yeah.
I learn a lot, man. And it's really good because it's like sometimes I tend not to like focus too much on like things that I don't have control
over, exactly. Because, yeah.
But just
have
that's
faith.
for my own sanity as well, because
Me too.
sometimes like can get too deep into it, and you don't want to like get lost.
Don't, bro.
Yeah.
You can run mad. I'm telling you.
But
Don't even go there.
Yeah, but this one was definitely a great one. Learned a lot. Definitely thanks for coming on, and you're always welcome to come back, man.
Bro,
Sure.
Yeah, man. If people want to, I guess, reach out for any business or brand deal, whatever it is, what's like the best
Yeah, that's
place to contact you?
that's my Instagram, SUNKYOG, Sankyog.
Okay.
We'll write that on the
Instagram.
screen as well.
Yeah, and my website too, sankyog.com. For my movies, my other stuff that I do on my YouTube is also Sankyog. On Facebook is also Sankyog.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
I'll definitely have to check him out, man. This guy's a legend when it comes to
telling
media
you,
production.
man.
I'm being very serious right now. Like, I
Thank
really
you so
admire
much,
like
bro.
your work, to be honest.
Thank you so much.
And
bro.
the fact that like you just keep pushing, like you just keep going, like it's very inspirational to me. Because sometimes like I would feel like maybe like I don't need to do something today, but like when I see people like you, right, like just keep putting your work out there, keep
Keep
showing
going,
your work,
yeah.
like it makes me feel like sometimes like you just don't have to focus on like the views, the like, but you
No,
just
bro.
do like what you enjoy doing and
Yeah.
just
Keep
put
going.
it out there.
Fact.
Just put it out there.
I mean, you never know, bro. Like, trust me, man. Existence, you don't know what's coming.
Right.
If anybody tells you they know, it's a bloody ass lie.
Oh yeah,
We are here.
you know what? That's one thing I wanted to ask you. So I kind of forget it, right?
Yeah.
People that can tell you your future, right?
Yeah.
Do you believe in that?
Ah, bro. There's sham and there's realness too. Some people can see actually.
Really?
Yeah, people can see your future. They can tell you, "Okay, this is what is coming," right? But let me tell you where God is great. Right now, they see blue and red. But God is spontaneous. God is endless, right? So if somebody thinks that, my guy is going to come from this door, right? God is so amazing that he will just open a small hole in this window and that's where you come to. So even when they see, sometimes it's not even what will happen. I'm telling you, it's not even what, it will be completely different. So sometimes when they tell you, "Oh, this is what your life will be," sometimes you don't have to believe. Just listen. I don't care about what's in the future. I focus on now,
Now,
and I talk to
right,
God.
right.
God knows the best way to do it. He knows the best way to do it. That's why you just have to understand. You have to understand existence to a certain level. Then you stop getting scared. It's hard to be patient. It's hard to have faith, right? But once you seek knowledge to a certain extent, you'll not be scared anymore. You understand that, bro, 80% of physical has already been completed in the spiritual. It's just actualization that we do. God has blessed you, my guy. I said, "Okay, it's time for me to bless you." But now what you need to do is leave your house, and then as you're walking by, you're getting a snack at McDonald's, you just meet this girl beside you. "Hey, what's up? Wow." You just talk. "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" "I'm good. "Oh, wow. Nice to meet you. Where's your Instagram?" And she gets, "Oh, wow. You're a photographer. Wow, man. I've been looking for a photographer for 6 months." Boom. And that's it.
Yeah.
That is not your doing. That is divine. It's already there. But you have to make 20% physical effort to go out.
Make the move.
Yeah. To go out. God knows that person will be at McDonald's. You don't know. The universe knows, right? You don't know. You just walk in there. That is what we cannot control. But you as a human being can try. That's why we don't know where our breakthrough will come from. You're doing your podcast, you're doing whatever. Just keep doing it.
Keep going.
If somebody tells you, you see all these people write so much funny stuff on social media. 50 strategies to make it. Bullshit, bro.
Don't fall for that.
I don't listen to that. If you tell me 20 points, right, probably take 1 or 2. That's okay. The rest I flush it out. I don't care. You're not God. You have no idea. Before COVID, right, this guy had a restaurant back in Malaysia. He had a restaurant, he was a motivational speaker, everything. You need to know where your life is going in 5 years. You need to have a mental picture. I mean, there's no crime in that. You should know where you want to go, You should know the plans, you should know the
Have a
move.
picture, yeah.
Bro, just try. Just have, something written down. Just try your own best, right?
Right.
But you are not a determinant of what is coming. Bro, when COVID came, this guy that had restaurants and clubs, he shut it down.
Wow.
He became broke. He had to leave his house. Sell some of those properties. Nobody wanted to buy them. Everybody was broke. So after COVID, he stopped having a restaurant and he started doing something else. So I met him. I was like, "Bro, what's up, man? How are you?" He's like, "Man, COVID has been tough." I'm like, "Bro, remember when you said, you should know where your life is going in 5 years? You don't know shit." He started laughing. It's like, "Bro, man, life taught me a lesson." I'm like, "Now you know. Don't just run your mouth like, some people when the universe blesses them, they talk too much. They make you feel like you're not doing anything. Get your ass up! You're actually working. You're trying. You're sending mails. You're making calls. You're trying. It's not just manifesting yet. They automatically look at you like, "Oh, this guy is weakling. He's always at home." My sister, right? She was looking for a job, right? My sister is an introvert. Those are the people that don't talk, right? Extreme introvert.
Oh wow.
That to the point where she doesn't like going out. But she's She believes in God so much. This is actually a miracle. She was looking for a job in Nigeria, and everybody will always tell her, go outside, mix with people. That's the way we can get a job. There's no way a job will come and find you in this house. You have to step out. We'll be yelling, I'm talking. She'll be like, leave me alone. God told me to stay in this house. My job will come and find me. You know what she does? She wakes up in the morning, get online, search, send CV. Keep sending CV. But when the job came, the interview was inside her room. The calls was inside her room. Everything they required, she sent it from inside her room. She only went out when they said, okay, we want to see you physically, blah, 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 blah. After all the Zoom calls, she now went there physically and she got the job.
Wow.
That's dope.
The universe works in different ways. Nobody knows shit. Don't let these gullible people deceive you. You have to be, bro, follow your own pace. It comes in different ways, bro. God might say, okay, this is my boy, right? He wants to be an artist, right? He wants to be a musician. But no, I don't want to be a musician yet. You're going to be an architect first. When the money comes, then you pump into your music. It's different. My time is not your time. His time is not my time. That's what we need to understand. You can blow up at 40. This one can blow up at 60. He can blow up at 20. You don't know if that 20, that guy that's blowing up 20, maybe his lifespan is going to be 50 years old like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that's what we don't understand.
50 years old, done. They've achieved what they came to this world to do. They move on to the next one. That's it. They're done. But some people might start at 45 till 120. They're still there. 102. Greatness till they die. And the kids will come and continue it. So these are the things we need to understand. That's why I said you need to understand the fundamental basis of existence. If you don't, you'll just be confused, you'll be crying. It's hard sometimes as human beings. You want something, you can't get it. Even me, I get sad too, I get depressed sometimes too, bro. I'm just in my house, my corner.
It's tough out here.
Like, God, please help me, God, what's going on, man,
Right.
But there's always light. You just have to find the light. That's how I live my life, though. That's how I, bro.
That's the best way to live,
Yeah.
Just I have to understand that.
Yeah.
There's time for everything, right? Like just focus on yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and which is very challenging too, especially in the world of like social media, right?
It's tough.
You see somebody else doing this, like you want to put yourself to, like you don't even, and most of the time, like you don't even know like the work people put behind their success,
Right.
Or sometimes people don't work at all. Sometimes people just get things handed to them.
Right.
Telling
You
people
don't
are lucky.
understand it.
Yeah.
You don't even understand
and
it.
then you just think, oh my God, why is my life like this?
Yeah, you want to go kill yourself just because you feel like that little kid, like he's doing something else, like he's
different for
splashing
everybody.
all this money, and you
Yeah.
want to compete yourself.
It's different for everybody, bro.
He probably
It's
just got it
different,
just from his parents, and
Yeah.
most like in the easy way.
Or
bro.
probably like a neighbor.
Yeah.
It's different for everybody. Once you understand that, you will not even have beef or judge anybody or be
Yeah.
jealous. No.
You just got to be happy for like the people around you, right? Like
Yeah.
when you see them grow, be excited for them, and
Yeah.
If
you're jealous of
it comes
someone-
back to you.
Yeah, if you're jealous of someone, I'm sorry, bro. You can never grow.
No,
They will
nah.
always be better than you.
That's true.
Cause you're always gonna be negative.
They'll always be better than you. No matter how much plan and thoughts that you garner between you, right? They're always better than you. You can't catch up. Because it's divine. And you can never compare divine to physical. Never. You never see it coming. If you like, go and wait for the person at the door. They will just come from the backyard. You'll be shocked.
You'll be like, oh snap!
I missed it. That's God, bro. That's God, bro.
Yeah.
The devil is smart too. Definitely smart. But God is smarter. You're making me go look at this one. Dundee. Just come on like this. Shock you. Yes.
Yeah.
You open your mouth like, how? How? You will say how till you die. Why you're saying how? The person's already gone. So be happy for people so that yours can come.
Right.
Yes. If you want to be doing you will stay there. Don't worry. Some people are always smart too. They're violent. They'll mix them. Act like, snitch you. They'll go. They'll get it. But does it last?
Yeah.
Yeah. I met a friend that told me, he doesn't care, as long as he has money, even if it's for 10 years, it doesn't matter what happens after that. Somebody told me that. He's not even thinking about what happens after the 10 years. He said, as 10 years is okay for me. He told me. I was like, wow. I mean,
Yeah, I don't realize how quick 10 years can come by, man.
I don't want to go.
Like,
so
I
quick.
realize it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
10
done.
years already. Got snap. I need an extra 10 more.
You want more?
Unless if you invest it the right way.
Yeah,
But-
an investment too is luck. It's grace.
It's luck, yeah.
Yeah, you put money somewhere, it grows. You put it another way, it blows up. You never see the money. So what are you gonna do? You don't even know.
Or even that.
That's what I tell people, bro.
Not even 10 years. You might be like 10 years, 6 years, you dead. Not even completed 10
You
years.
can you even dodge death? Exactly. You
can.
don't even know what is outside that door for you. You don't even know. But you don't even know if maybe it's time to go. How do you know? You don't know.
Yeah.
You know, and you're wasting your time. You're. I mean, bro, I live my life as much as I can. I enjoy myself. You enjoy the process.
Yeah.
Bro, you guys are here today. I bet you, bro, you don't know where your life will be in 5 years. I bet you.
Nah.
A pastor can't even tell you that shit. Trust me, bro. Nobody knows. Only God knows where you're gonna be.
Right.
Who knows if you're gonna probably have your own company and be rich as hell. You have no idea.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's how I feel too about like people that
Yeah.
that will tell you about your future. I feel like I don't even want to listen to
No,
that.
I
Because
just,
why would I even want to know my future?
I don't even care
you
about
know?
it. Let God do what he wants
to
to
me,
do.
that's a distraction to like my progress. By the way,
Mm-hmm.
like if you feel like you're gonna tell me where I'm gonna be, then it may just
Not even
confuse
that.
me.
No,
so
just
I
know
don't
when
want
you're gonna
to-
be die. You gonna
You're not
like 5
gonna
years.
enjoy it.
Trust me, until 5 years, your heart is gonna start racing every
And you
day.
just die before the 5 years.
Right.
You
So
die.
why no? Why no?
Why do you want to know? I don't care, bro.
That's true, man.
But yeah, man,
Don't
thanks
care,
so
bro.
much, man. This has been
Wow, this is a
pretty
long
great, and
Yeah.
definitely always welcome to come on again.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yes.
Man.
Yeah, man.
This is
Appreciate it.
amazing, bro. Thank
We're
you
gonna
so
wrap
much.
it up off here, and that is only because we decided to wrap it up because
Yeah,
we
can
can
go
keep
on.
going. This is never going to stop, man. It's never going to stop, man. But yeah, check out our other content. Check Sunke out. But we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Peace.
All right, guys.
This is dope, man.